Hello everyone, my name is Harshpal Bhati. I'm CATO AI SME based out of Bangalore. In today's demo, I'm going to show you the CATO's AI security capability, primarily focus on to AI you use. That means how can you allow your users, your corporate employees, to use the AI application securely, and you can have the audit, the governance, and control over the AI applications in order to meet your corporate security policy. That's the objective of today's session. With that, if I move to okay, so before we get into the demo, I would like to explain you the flow. So now, let's say you are employees. There are multiple ways the user can do the AI interception. Now, for example, Cato offers the browser plugin option. That means you can install a plugin and roll out using the multiple using the MDMs to all your the users who are using the Chromium browsers. Other option is you already using the some of the proxies, proxies, or maybe the SASE solutions. We can do the proxy chaining, and we can integrate with existing infrastructure with whichever is the supported the SASE solution is there. And then third is we also offer the custom chat interface. Here basically, instead of allowing the AI applications like the chat GPT, Gemini, Copilot, right, you're just going to allow the Cato custom chat interface, and you can still allow your users to use the AI application. Okay. And then within the policy engine which the Cato has, it is going to allow you the data protections. When your employees are using these AI application, it will be able to ensure that your PIA data or maybe the corporate sensitive data is not being shared to these AI applications. It's going to prevent the your external applications from the AI attacks, and at the same time it's going to allow your users to use the AI application in the safe and the acceptable use manner. From the use case perspective, the module offers you the shadow AI discovery, which is the one of the basic things for the security teams to get the visibility of the different applications, different AI application which is being used within the organization. It can be the public, the free version. It can be the enterprise version, or maybe it can be the personal paid version, right? Second part is the adopting reporting and insight. When you are going for the when you are going to allow your users to use the applications, you will also want to have the reporting and the visibility, and you want to track it how exactly the rollout of the AI application is happening, and how effectively users are using those AI applications within your organization. Third is the prompt level visibility. From the governance perspective, you want to have the visibility. What are the different prompt users are giving across within those AI applications, and at the same time you want to put an enforcement, or maybe you want to create an AI policy according to the corporate policy which your organization have, and you want to allow the user in a restricted manner, right? So this is the few of the use cases which and out of that we'll see how much I can show you today. Okay, so this is a classic example. How does the Cato AI enables you to use the AI application in a secure manner? So let's say there is a corporate employee. He is basically using the chat up, let's say the chat GPT, in order to summarize the email. Unknowingly, he doesn't know that there are PA information is being sent. The Cato AI is going to redact those PI information from the prompt, and it is going to allow the users to use the application for his whatever somebody he is trying to do. Maybe let's say someone is asking a different prompt where what is the average salary of the IT department is being asked, and this seems to be the violation of the chat topic policy. You can just block that prompt itself, and you can audit that particular prompt from the governance perspective. Maybe you have an internet chat application. Now, instead of making his own decision, users is basically asking the chat applications should I sign this contract, which is high risk, which comes under the high risk topic detection, which can be block and audit. Similarly, let's say there is another prompt for your external application, which is the customer facing application, right? And someone is trying to do a jailbreak by mean of putting a prompt to ignore the system instruction, again which can be blocked and sent to the SOC for the audit, or maybe creating the incident across. And then in the whole objective of doing all of these exercises to allow the user to use the AI application in the appropriate manner, you can audit and allow the users to have the access to the let's say the corporate application. Okay, and this is how the architecture looks like. There are multiple ways to integrate to address the multiple different use cases. One of them I explained already, which is the proxy chaining. With the supported the proxy solutions, or maybe the SASE solution, we can do the proxy chaining. Once the user are opening those AI application, it will get redirected back to the CATO proxy or the AIM proxy, and then you can use the API based integration as well. You have the enterprise application. You can integrate all those enterprise application with the CATO platform, and then we can get you the detections within the TNet itself. So this is going to be the TNet based integration. And third is, which is what gives you the more power, more visibility, more control, which is the browser plugin. You can use the CATO AI browser plugin across the different Chromium browsers, and then when the users are when user is using those AI application, you get a visibility and control across the different AI interaction which is user is doing, and everything is going to log within the CATO management platform from the visibility perspective. Okay, with that, let's move to the dashboard and look at, and let me just go to the demo here. Okay, so this is the dashboard, straightforward. I am going to show you the how can you use the prompt policies in order to allow your users to use this AI application securely in a controlled manner. Okay, so let's say I have created here the policy called the India demo, and you can see it here. I have the plugin installed. I'm using the browser plugin here. Okay, and now I have created this India demo policy. This policy is active and this is being enforced across the multiple application. You can see it here. You can choose whichever the application you want to enforce. And then once I have created this policy, there are different categories are available. For example, the custom detection. You can create the custom detection, for example, topics and intent. You can define the intent. What is the intent here? What is the topics here? Okay, and then you can choose this particular policy is going to be enforced to which particular user or maybe the user group. Okay, this is one. Now let's say the second is, let's say I've created the other category here is the PI sensitive data. You have the PIA category, and these are the different data types which comes under the PIA. Okay, and then here the enforcement is the anonymize. Okay, I'll show you why exactly and how basically this is going to use. But yeah, the whole idea is we want to let the user use the AI application, but in the same time we want to ensure that the PIA data should not be shared across the AI application. Okay, and then similarly we have the, let's say, the technical information here, where if it is matching the IP address, MAC address, secrets, and the URL, we just want to block it. Okay. Okay, so now with that, let's go back to the user interface. So let's say this is, let me just open this, and I have the ChatGPT as an application, and let me just use some prompt here. Okay, so let's say I have just drafted an email, and now I want to format this email. Okay, this email is having the PI information, and unintentionally I'm sending this PI information to the this ChatGPT. The moment I do it, okay, you will see that the AIM has removed the PI information from here, right, and it has replaced with the some character here, right, like the email replaced the email 1, phone number, right. So that means it has ensured that the PI information should not be going to the AI application. In the same time, it has allowed the user to use the AI application. Okay, so this is the example one. And now similarly, let's say I'm a technical person, I'm doing troubleshooting, and I want to use the AI application for my troubleshooting purpose. And let's say I'm troubleshooting a network issue and need help, and these are the some of the PI information which I'm giving across. And if I try to do that, it's saying that it is blocked because the IP address detected, the MAC address detected, and the URL detected, which is the internal information. Okay, so this is the another example. This message was blocked, and this is not supposed to get allowed. Okay, again, if you want, you can anonymize as well, so it will remove all of this information. It will still allow the user to use it after deducting those information, the confidential information. So now so these were the two use cases. And now similarly, let's say if we go back to the prompt auditing here, I can show you some of the for example here, this prompt, sorry. And let's say if I click on here, now one of the things from the data security perspective is going to come is, because these are the user prompt, right? Does admin is allowed to use that? So for that we have the um, some enforcement in place where user cannot just see until unless he reveal the session, and again it will get logged, right? So the prompt one, which is this one, is saying the prompt was blocked, and this was the information was sent. Okay, so it has collected the entire information here. Okay, similarly, let's say I don't know which one I use. Okay, so let's say okay, so similarly, let's say I have the I'm trying to use some financial data here, and this time let's try to use the Gemini. Okay, formas use the data. Okay, let's say I'm giving the prompt, use this data to make financial report. Okay, and okay, and you're seeing that it has given me the prompt. Now this is educating me, saying that user prompt containing content originating from the financial reports or the regarding the financial performance and position detected. User prompt containing data from invoices received detected. What do you want to do next? Okay, should you allow? Okay, now I realize, okay, this is something in confidential information. I'm not supposed to send it to the Gemini, the AI application. I will just say block and discard the prompt, right? That means nothing has been gone and the prompt has been discarded. Okay. And again, if we go back, we can see that all of these AI interactions is being logged. For example, this Gemini, which is the financial report. Again, we reveal the session, and we can see this one, this was the information was given, and this prompt was blocked. Okay. I hope this has given you the idea what are the different use cases from the AI you use perspective, which is the CATO's AI is offering today. Thanks for watching this.